Hi guys, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Annie, and this is @beauty. Today I'm going to try a few of the items from my Boxycharm Boxy Premium box, which is the March box, the Fenty Takeover box. So I'm going to try these 4 items from the box. I am not going to be trying the matchstick because the matchstick I received is in the shade Confetti, which is beautiful, but it is like a purpley pinky shade, which doesn't go with anything else that I have on my face today. So I'm just going to try these 4 items. The eyeshadow palette, which is the Moroccan Spice palette, the Trophy Wife highlighter, and let's see, my lipstick, which is in the shade Griselda, and of course the Gloss Bomb in the shade Diamond Milk. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around and just we're gonna just jump right into it right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started using the Moroccan Spice palette from Fenty Beauty that I got in my Boxy Premium this month. I think I'm going to do, well, I don't know. I think I'm going to use some of like this tone, and maybe this one, maybe some of these. I'm not sure. We're just going to dip in and I guess start playing. There's not, the one thing I'm noticing about this palette is there's not like a nice, really like deep color that I would like to use to like really darken everything. I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is start with kind of this darkest shade here. This is, what is this? Hennessy, maybe? Hennessy? The names are on the back of the palette, and sometimes I get a little confused at what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that's Hennessy. So we're going to go in with that one, and I'm just going to kind of place that in my crease area. If I can find the brush that I like to use for that, that would be great. Okay, so taking my Luxie 213 eye shading brush, I like to use this for like my outer V kind of area. Oh, that's darker than I expected, so that's nice. I haven't really swatched this palette. I've swatched a few shades, but I haven't really kind of looked at anything. I will insert swatches in this video. That is really pigmented, more so than I was expecting, so that's nice. And I'm just going to drag that across. I don't think I want to take it all the way to the inner corner today.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way.
Not quite as plummy as I expected. It's a little I don't know what I'm looking for here. Not quite as plummy. I thought it was going to have a little bit more purple to it, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there, and I'm going to go in to Socket to Me. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to pick that up on a Luxie 231 small tapered blending. So I'm going to go into the shade here, this Socket to Me. In real life, it looks a little, I don't know. It has a little more purple. On camera it's coming off very like terracotta shade. These are nice and soft, which I actually prefer. I don't like to have to try to dig my brush into my shadows, so I don't actually mind a bit of kick up in the pan. And given that I do my shadows first, I don't have to worry about cleaning up fallout. So I am just going to kind of blend out that first shade using this one. If you hear some strange noises, that's probably my cats. With everything that's going on in the world today, our schools were closed for, well, we're closed for spring break this week, but closed until April 6th is the day that we're at this moment scheduled to go back. So I had to bring home the hamster And so he is living here in my filming space, and my one cat is obsessed with him. She just wants to make a meal out of him. He doesn't seem bothered at all by her, but so I've got the door closed because she will be all up in my business trying to get to him. Yeah, so if you hear some strange noises, that's her scratching at the door trying to get in. And possibly him running on his wheel. Okay, I kind of like that. It is a little darker than I had anticipated as well. Seems to be a running theme here. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that there. As far as something to blend out the very top. So like I said, these shades, those matte shades, are all very similar in tone. I'm going to try this one here. This is shisha smoke, I think. Again, it seems very dark to me. I don't know if that will focus. Hello, focus. It doesn't seem to want to focus, does it? There we go. I don't know. That seems very dark to me as well. Maybe I'll try this one. What's this one up here? This is Sahara Stunna. So that one's better. I think we'll use this one. This is more like a peachy tone. Maybe if it will focus. There we go. It's more of a peachy tone. I think we'll use that. I'm going to take that on. Let's see. I think I want a fluffier blending brush today. I'm going to take it on this blending brush from Alamar Cosmetics. And we are just going to blend all around the edges with this. And once again, I feel like it's coming up way darker on the eyes. Now I have a very, very light skin tone, so I bet these shadows are absolutely gorgeous on people with a deeper skin tone. And I don't have any problem with how they're performing. I think that these mattes are really blending out beautifully. There just really aren't enough shades that are light enough for me. So I feel like I would definitely need to bring in another palette. I'm definitely going to need to use something else to highlight my brow bone. And again, I feel like a lot of the mattes are the same, like have the same tonal weight to them. I don't know, again, how that would look on a deeper skin tone, if they would kind of have more of differentiation, but for me, they all have a very similar, like, weight.
It goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm wrong, I got it.
All right, so I feel like this is all very, very, very dark on me. So I am going to just go ahead and just grab my contour palette. I'm just going to pull out my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. And I'm going to take this shade Halo, which I managed to dig my fingernail into. And I'm just going to use that to kind of blend the top of this out and see if I can lighten it out up a little bit. Just because I feel like it's so dark that it's going to pull everything down. I'm just taking this on my Luxie 121 mini blending brush here. And we are just going to blend the edges to kind of brighten them up a bit. Okay, I feel like that did make a little bit of a difference. So I am happier with that now. For my lid, I'm going to go in, and what I think I'm going to use is this shade here. I did swatch it during my unboxing video with this Moroccan ice. That's cute, actually. I'm going to put this shade all over my lid. Now, I'm just going to show you kind of a finger swatch. It's not the punchiest shadow that I've seen ever, and I tend to like a really, really kind of punchy, punchy lid. Punchy lid shade. So I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to put it over the top of that. So I'm going to take this on this little Luxie 245 small shader brush. That's what I always use to cut my crease with, but I'm not gonna like use concealer today. I'm just going to use the glitter primer to do this.
I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions. I'll go, running to better times, 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 to better times.
All right, then going in with my finger, I'm going to pick up some of that Moroccan spice, and I'm just going to tap it onto the lid. Yeah, see, that is not super like punchy at all. It's a little bit better now. If I had put that on just a bare lid, it would not have been at all what I had wanted, and I would have been very disappointed. So now that I've kind of got some tapped into place there, I am going to pick up a flat shader. This one's from Alamar Cosmetic. It's just, you know, a synthetic shader brush. And I'm going to go in around these more detailed spots that I can't really reach with my finger. So I'm not really going for like a super like crispy cut crease today. It's going to be just a little softer. I'm really glad that I put that glitter primer down. Okay, now that I have got that down, I think what I'm going to do is just go in and kind of blend the top edge of that, because like I said, I don't want this to be like, you know, like a super like cut crease or anything like that. So I'm just going to go in to, actually I think I'm just not even going to put anything else. I'm just going to use that same brush that I used for, what was that second shade called? Sock It To Me. And I'm just going to blend along the edge of this brush to just kind of, along the edge of these two shadows to just kind of diffuse it a little bit. And then I'm going to take that first brush I used, again with no additional product, and I'm just going to blend where these two meet. Okay, I'm going to go off camera and apply some liner because I can't really do that on camera, and apply most of my complexion products. I'm going to use the Trophy Wife highlighter today, so I won't apply highlight or anything, but I'm going to apply the rest of my complexion products, and then we'll try this and see how that works. And then, yeah, so I will be back as soon as I get all of that done. Okay, I am back. I did spend some time to fix my hair, the whole deal. So we are going to go ahead and finish up my eyes. I did for my eyeliner, I actually used this Face Glaze Beauty jelly, eyeshadow jelly, which is like the Chroma Flakes or the multi-chrome flakes in like jelly form. So I put down a black base, a black eyeliner first, and then I used these over the top. I really like those for eyeliner. I think they work really well. I wish that you could see how awesome it looks in person. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish up this eye look. So the first thing I need to do, which I completely forgot to do, is tightline my upper lashes. And so to do that, I'm going to use my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, if I can find it here. Currently I'm working on the shade 0. I have like a ton of these black ones, and I just need to work my way through them. So we're just gonna put that here. And And then because I've kind of got this mauve-y thing, I am not having a great day today. This mauve-y thing going on, I am going to take another 24/7 Glide On pencil. This one is in the shade Love Drug. I think this was from the Cherry collection, I want to say. I could be completely wrong. And I'm going to line my lower waterline with that. As well as smudge it along my lower lash line. Okay, next we are going to just go in with some of those same shades that we used before. I'm going to find my little brush that I want, my little smudger brush. Hello, little smudger brush. All right, this is the Royal and Langnickel BOM 18. It's just a smudger brush. And I'm going to go in with that, well, deepest shade. This one here. What is this called again? Henna? Is this henna? Hennessy? Maybe this isn't Hennessy. I don't know. Whatever this shade is right here, we're going to use this. And my cat is here. Hello, Tabitha. Oh, careful. That's hot. It's my flat iron. There goes her tail. And she's off. See, I have two cats. She's the only one that cares at all about the hamster. Sebastian, the male cat, he does not give two figs. All right, I'm going to smudge this along like maybe the outer half of my lash line.
Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting like.
And then I'm just going to take another smudger brush. This one happens to be from IT Cosmetics. And I'm going to go into this shade here. And I'm going to smudge it along the other half and into and slightly under that first shade.
We were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing.
Then I am going to pick up this shade here. And to do that, I'm going to just use this Luxie 131 mini angled brush. And I'm just going to smudge that all along the lower lash line, underneath the two shades I already put down.
Stop me in the night like I'm leaving all the bad stuff, and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm wrong. I got it, I gotta go, running.
And then to be sure that everything is super blended, I am going to go back into this shade here from my Tarte palette and just blend it all together. Again, using that mini tapered blending brush from Luxie. Okay, so for my inner corner highlight, let's see. There's a couple more shimmers in here that could work. There's a pink shimmer that I could use. There's this white shimmer. I could just use the same color I used on my lid. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to try, well, let's swatch that white and see. Oh, it's got a nice pink shift to it. That's quite pretty. Let's just kind of swatch it here on my hand. Oh, maybe it is not wanting to focus today. That's quite pretty, but not what I'm going for. Let's, ooh, that one is way too green. This one here, way too green for what I'm looking for. We've one more here. This one here, I don't know that I'm really loving any of these for an inner corner highlight. So what do I want to do? I think what I'll do is just go into the shade that I used on my lid and picking that up on a mini round brush from Luxie. This is the 141. I'm just going to pop that into my inner corner. And see, this just is not really very. It's just not. I like a blinding inner corner highlight. So what I'm going to do is, again, pick some of that up, and I'm just going to spray my brush. I tend to like to use water because when you use a setting spray, sometimes you're not sure what's in that setting spray and how it's going to react with the ingredients in the shadow. So I just dampened that a little bit and we'll pop that. And I don't feel like that really made much of a difference at all. And hopefully I didn't just hard pan that shadow. I guess that's a little bit better. I'm going to drag a little bit of that down underneath as well. I don't know that I love it, you guys. I don't love that. I feel like I'm going to need to go in with something else over the top of that. We're going to leave that alone for now. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you out. And let's see about this Trophy Wipe highlighter. It is so gold, and I know it's super scary. Like when I opened this up and saw this in my unboxing, I was absolutely terrified of it. But I think I can make it work with a light hand. I know when I first put it on, it's going to be absolutely insane. Where's my duo fiber brush? Do I even have it out here? Hold, please. Okay. I never use this brush. I think I'm going to use this brush to just get a kind of a lighter dusting of this, because again, very fair. We'll see. So I'm going to try not to drop it, and I'm just going to kind of dip in there, maybe tap some of that off, and we're just going to, ooh, that is more than I thought. I'm going to take some of that over here as well. And then we're just going to try to blend that in. So definitely not, for me anyways, an everyday highlighter. Again, for somebody of a deeper skin tone, I bet this is freaking gorgeous. But I can make it work even with my really, really, really pale skin. I think it will make a better eyeshadow. And I think what we're going to do is just pop a little bit of that into the inner corner. I'm going to pick up a dry brush because I do not want this to be super intense. So this is just a mini flat angled brush from Luxie, the 111. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that and then pop that into my inner corner. I think that's a little bit better. All right, I think I like that a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, there is Trophy Wife on very pale skin. For reference, what shade do I use in MAC? I can't remember because I try not to buy, well, I don't buy it anymore. Well, in Smashbox, I use a 1.1. A MAC is an N 4.5. And just one more for good measure, for the Stay Naked foundation, I use the 20 NN. So I am pretty fair. And I can make it work. Again, it's a little intense. If you don't like intense highlights and you are fair, this is not your girl. I will definitely not use this to highlight the center of my face. I'm going to go in with something completely different. I think I'll go in with my ColourPop Super Shock Lunch Money. And I'm just going to kind of highlight where I typically like to highlight. And I don't even know why I do this, honestly, because I don't, I wear glasses and then I just put my glasses right over the top. I'm also going to take a little bit of this on that flat angled brush, and I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. Not, again, something I usually do. I usually go in with a matte shadow, but I feel like this look is so dark that it could benefit from a little bit more of a punch up here. All right, so I just need some mascara now on my lower lash line. Pull that out. Not prepared. All right, so there's the eyes done. There's the highlight, which I think, again, I really was able to shear out and just get a very soft dusting, and it doesn't have too much of a cast, so I'm okay with it. It works for me. Last but not least, I need to do my lips, and I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty, what do they call this again? Mademoiselle, and this is in the shade Griselda, so this is very, very dark. I should probably have lined my lips first, but too late now.
Better times go, go, go. From my emotions I'll go, go, go. Running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times.
All right, I actually really like this color. I think it's really beautiful. And given that my eyes are so neutral today, I feel like it really works. And I think I'm just going to go ahead with a little bit of the Gloss Bomb. And again, this is the shade Diamond Milk. Everybody received this in their box. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the center. And I hate the transfer. I mean, it happens. It's what happens. I'm going to get a tissue, and we're just going to wipe that off so that hopefully I don't turn my Gloss Bomb the shade Griselda. Somehow I managed to get it all over that doe foot. All right, so this is the final look using the items from my, gosh darn it, Tabitha. Are you coming through? Are you coming through? It's just her butt. Holy cow. So this is the final look using the items from my March Premium, the Fenty Box Takeover. So here is the eyes. Let's zoom all the way out now. Oh gosh. And let's just have a little chit chat about these products. Of course, the only thing I didn't use was my matchstick because I got it in the shade, oh god, I'm having one of those days, Confetti, which is really pretty, but it is this kind of pinky purple shade, which will not go with what I've got going on here today at all. So we didn't use that. The Fenty palette, the Moroccan Spice palette. This is a really pretty palette, and I didn't have any problems with any of the shades at all. I think that the matte shades blended absolutely beautifully. The shimmers I feel like leave a little bit, at least the one I used today, this one here, it's not super punchy. It's pretty. If you like a more subdued kind of look, I think you'll really like this palette. I would personally would not have picked this up just because it's not my color story. I prefer much bolder, much brighter colors. So I'm happy to have it and I will use it, but it's not my favorite and I would not have purchased this even at the sale price. And I know that they did include this, when they put this on the card, they put it the sale price instead of the original retail value, which was something like $29 or something like that. So I'm happy to have it. I would not have purchased this on my own, but I am happy to try it out, and I will definitely try more of her eyeshadows in the future should she come out with a palette that I really, really like and love the color story for. The Trophy Wife highlighter. Don't be afraid of this. It's really not as scary as I thought it was at first. Again, like I looked at this and I was like, holy cow, this is just not going to work on me at all. But I really actually do like it. If you like If you don't like a glittery highlight, this will not be for you because there is quite a bit of glitter in it. But even if you're pale, you can get this to work. So if you got this in your box and were afraid to use it, don't be. Give it a try. Not only that, I think it will make a gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow. So I'm really happy to have this and in my collection, and I will definitely use it. And I would actually like to try some more of her. I'm looking over here because my cat is now trying to escape the room. I would like to try more of her highlighters, maybe in a more shade appropriate for my skin tone that I don't have to be extra careful with. But I would like to try more of her highlighters in the future. So happy to have that. As for the lipstick, I really love this color. I love these kind of vampy shades. I think it's really pretty. I have some transfer going on to my teeth there, and that's really just because I combined it with the Gloss Bomb. Without the Gloss Bomb, I don't think this will go anywhere. I was just feeling like I needed more of a glossy lip. This is a total winner. I can see why people love this. It's beautiful. It'll work for anybody, any skin tone, because it's just that really glossy, really just iridescent, beautiful, beautiful lip gloss. It's not too sticky. It does feel a little heavy, but not like uncomfortable heavy, more like moisturizing heavy. So I really do like that. Again, if you're pairing it over a dark lip, you will get transfer. Like I said, I got it on my teeth when my first video, especially all over my teeth, and didn't even realize it. But anyways, happy to have this all together. I think I'm really happy with the Fenty box. I was really happy to try out the brand for the first time, the whole deal. So anyways, I think I'm just rambling here at the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. And while you're down there, just scooch right on over and hit subscribe. I will probably be uploading more in the next few weeks because I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands, aren't we all? So yeah, if you want to see more of my makeup looks, you can also find me on Instagram at @seemybliss_beauty, the same thing that I am here. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Stay safe, stay away from each other, stay the F home, right? That's what everyone's telling us, flatten the curve, the whole deal. Yeah, have a fabulous afternoon, guys. Bye.